What's up everybody? Corey with Freaky Tall Reviews here. So I was shopping around on Temu.com recently and I came across big and tall clothing. So I was like, I better take a look at that. If you don't know what Temu is, it's basically an online shopping site that hosts third-party vendors similar to like a Mercari. There's a lot of back and forth on if Temu is actually a legit website or not, or if it's a scam, but after about 2 weeks of waiting, I did receive my products. As it turns out, there's actually a lot of big and tall or plus-sized clothing on Temu's website, but I wasn't convinced that it was legit, so I bought an outfit so you don't have to. The two products I got are a long sleeve shirt so we could see how long are the sleeves and how does it fit a bigger body, as well as a pair of jeans. Now keep in mind, I'm 6'10" and 350 pounds, so I understand both the big and tall worlds, so we're gonna be reviewing from both perspectives. I got the shirt for $12.59 and the jeans for $21.59, totaling $37 with free shipping. This is an insanely cheap price point for big and tall clothing, so my expectations were already pretty low whenever I was ordering. The shirt was pretty easy to tell before I even put it on, it's not my size. This shirt says big and tall all over the product page, but it could not be further from the truth. I ordered the 2XL sea blue long sleeve shirt. Not only is the sleeve length way too short, but it's also way too narrow for bigger arms. And the sleeves just aren't enough to handle these pythons. Anytime I come across a long sleeve shirt with sleeves that don't fit, you have the option to roll them up. Now if the sleeves don't fit, I'm still willing to wear it if the torso is comfortable. Like I mentioned in my recent American Tall video, when it comes to a big and tall person, you need extra length in your shirts, not only because of your longer frame, but also because you have a bigger midsection and the shirt kind of has to go out and down around you. This shirt does neither, and although it reaches my waist, it barely does so, and you cannot raise your arms with it. And then when buttoning this shirt, it's very obvious that whatever 2XL is in China is not 2XL in America. I think we all know that. So I'm pretty sure I could like rip out of this shirt if I really wanted to, but the shirt is absolutely a no-go for me. Now the jeans, however, the quality of the jeans I will say did surprise me. The material is actually quite soft and comfortable, and it has kind of a slight stretch to it. Again, referencing my American Tall video, they have my favorite blue jeans of all time as a tall person, and they really set the standards because they weave a little bit of spandex into their denim. So you have tons of stretch and you can move around in them, and they're just super comfortable because of that. And these jeans kind of have a similar feel. The waist size is actually pretty spot on. I had to order the 2XL, but that's the equivalent of a 44 waist, which is a little bit too big for me because I have a 42 waist and I wear a 38 inseam. However, this is about where the good qualities stop. The inseam is an absolute joke on this pair of jeans. When I see big and tall listed on a product, I expect it to have at least some semblance of being a big and tall piece of clothing. I reviewed companies in the past like Duluth where they say 2XLT on a shirt, but then the sleeves aren't long enough for a tall person. Sure, the midsection fits, but the sleeves don't. I have a big issue when something says big and tall and it doesn't fit either category, and these jeans kind of fit the big category in the waist, but definitely not the legs. Now they are longer than I expected because once I went back on the website to take a look at them, if you hover over where it says 2XL, it actually gives you the dimensions of the pants and what they fit. I didn't see this when I first ordered, and going back I now see that they have a 30-inch inseam. If I had known that, I wouldn't even have purchased them, but I will say for a 30-inch inseam, they actually go quite a bit further down than I expected. Now similar to the shirt, not only are the pant legs too short, but they're also too small for the girth of my legs. I don't have super thick legs, but I can definitely feel like these are a little bit tight on me, and it's not exactly the end of the world, but you can tell that they're tight, not because they're like a skinny jean, but because they're just too small. And so while this clothing is not specifically from Temu, as it is a third-party vendor that lists the clothing on their website, Temu still allows it to say big and tall, which is not good. If you've come across big and tall clothing on Temu and it actually fits, definitely leave a comment below so I can take a look at it as well, because I don't want to judge an entire website just based off of one outfit. But I will say, although my expectations were low, I'm still disappointed somehow. So I would highly recommend staying away from Temu.com if you're a big and tall person shopping for clothes, unless you know for sure that it fits. Be sure to check out my other platforms like TikTok and Instagram for additional content outside of this channel. And big shout out to my patrons over on Patreon who help me bring new products to the channel to review. So if you're interested in supporting the channel financially, check the link in the description. Also, be sure to subscribe and join the Freaky Tall family. That way the channel can continue to grow and reach more big and tall people like you and me. But thank you so much for your time today. Again, I'm Corey with Freaky Tall Reviews. I'll see you next time.